Okay, Felipe, we're about 98% wrapped up on this project. A few more things to do, but we're going to go ahead and photograph it, get it on the market, and get this leased up for you. I'll do a walk around the outside and inside. I'll try to highlight everything we've done. The yard remains a problem. You know, we still have to budget roughly $2,000 for irrigation and another probably $500–600 for sod if we want to do the front yard. Portions of it are sandy, portions of it have, you know, fairly good grass. I hope I don't forget anything that we've done, but I may. The loquat tree there's been pruned up. It was really out of sorts. Obviously you can see the paint and trim is done. It looks really good. We've pruned up some of the other overgrown shrubs. There's still some things to do in the yard. I started to try to do some of it myself, but it was really overwhelming. You may recall, if you see the first video, there was an old post lamp here that was wasn't any good, and we've replaced that. We've put a matching lamp on the front of the home. All the trim has been painted. The exterior, we've sealed all the cracks. We have primed it, and it's got 2 coats of paint on it. We still have to seal some of the cracks in the driveway. You'll recall there were 2 big trees here and here that were just awful. Those are gone. They were trees similar to what you see across the street there. They were not in a good place. Okay. So the colors look really good. I know it wasn't what you were expecting. Actually, the color wasn't exactly what Donna picked, but it's a bright, happy color. The house looks really good, and it's in keeping with the neighborhood. We've gone ahead and planted some shrubs here. The shrub in the back will have kind of pink flowers on it. It's Texas sage in the front. We didn't spend too much on that. But it gives it some nice curb appeal. We've also put in a soaker hose with a timer so that it's getting plenty of water. That's called loropetalum in the back. And then we'll keep those pruned so the back is a larger foundation plant and the smaller shrub in the front. We planted a crepe myrtle tree there, which would be a nice, it'll have nice pink flowers on it and get fairly large. Is a nice specimen tree. You can see the yard. This was all overgrown back here. You can kind of see the area. We've had the overgrown bush was all the way out to here, so we pruned it back to the property line. The yard service, we're going to hopefully have him keep that cut down on the weekly service. We still have to remove stumps and so forth out of there so that it doesn't, you know, come back. But it's opened up the yard a little bit. You know, this, if we do spend the money on irrigation, we still have time this year to put seed, grass seed here, and we'd put hay over it so it would germinate and you know, keep the yard from eroding. We still have to prune up the hibiscus. It's got nice pretty flowers on it, but we'll shape that up a little bit. We haven't done that yet. We've trimmed some of the citrus trees, but again, they could really benefit from irrigation. You know, some of these would come back nicely if we had the water. We pruned up some of the palms to give them a better shape. We still need to clean the back patio, Stu, probably with just bleach. Here we've got the new sliding glass door. The other one was awful. It just didn't work. It was leaky. It was completely shot. So we spent a little bit of money on this, but it's a good investment. Good high quality door. When we replaced the front 2 lights, we took the light that was by the front door and we put it back here in the back. So the remaining yard work that we've got to do really is this back corner. I'd like to get it all that thinned out, and then this, you know, there's still some vines that have to go, or I would like to go. It's not a deal killer for anybody. You know, there's an old dead palm that should go. we've pruned back this big oak tree that was hanging over the house, and we've pruned it back to where it shouldn't be a problem. But there's still some stuff to take away here. This is what I was trying to tackle, get rid of those old swamp palms, and you know, we're gonna have that hauled away. But this part of the yard I'd like to get really thinned out so we could get a lawnmower on that. Okay, here we have replaced the exterior garage door. If you recall, that was all rusted. That's all been replaced, and new stucco around the side. We've got a new light fixture for security. And then you can still see a little bit of yard work we'd like to do here. Sod would help us tremendously. Firecrackers, it's left over from the 4th of July. And then finally outside, we're going to put a fresh coat of paint on the floor as we come in. The front door we've painted. We've cleaned up the door knocker. We've got new deadbolt set on the door. This cleaned up really nicely. It was a nice old door. It was in really rough shape. Took a lot of woodworking, a lot of wood putty, and so forth to clean it up, but it came out really nice. Inside the home, you can see the tile. It looks really good. We just had the cleaners come in. We probably need to mop it one more time, but it came out really good. Nice colors, makes the space feel good. You can see that we've painted all the trim white. We've got new window blinds in all the windows. The wall color works well. I mean, it's a far cry from the original. I hope you go back and look at the original video to compare it. It's a big difference. So the colors work great. The space feels really good. We've replaced the ceiling fan. It was just old and ugly. So we have a nice new fan. And you can see the sliding glass doors and the vertical blinds that we've bought and installed. View of the backyard. It's a nice yard. Boy, they are setting off some fireworks next door. There's still, I may have to put a larger air return vent in here, because when we turn on the air it makes an awful whistling sound. I think when they put the new air conditioning unit in here, it was larger than the original. And I'll turn that on and you'll be able to hear it eventually. So I think that that's an inexpensive thing that we're going to change here. You can start to hear it. I'm going to leave that on for now because it's warm in here. Okay, the kitchen. We have, as you can see, it's all been painted. All the trim. It used to have an old dark door. That's been painted white. It looks really good. We've got brand new Whirlpool appliances. 8 cubic foot refrigerator with an ice maker. We saved the exhaust fan because it was white and it works. Got a new Whirlpool range and a new Whirlpool dishwasher. We have a new sink and faucet that was in awful condition. It was spraying water all over the kitchen when we bought it. And then underneath we have replumbed it. We had to put all new wood underneath. It was just warped and rotten. It was terrible. The plumbing's been nice and cleaned up now. Some new valves and the plumbing, and it's nice and dry and clean, just like you would hope. You know, the cabinets are what they are. We've never really loved them, but we did put some new hardware on there. Just a little bit cleaner, more contemporary look, and so that worked out great. There's a new light fixture. The other one was all rusted. Okay. Now out in the garage, we have, we still have to clean that, but we had an electrician come in to do some work for us. One of the things was the garage door opener was there, but there was no electrical, so he's wired the garage door for us so it opens up automatically. You can see it's been painted. It was really bad, so we had the boys paint that, you know, so it's nice and clean. You know, we still have a lot of stuff to get out from the job, but you know, we'll just remove that here in a few minutes. We have to rescreen some of these screens. That's probably something I'll just do for you, buy the screening material and I can put that in. We have a new hot water heater that's been installed. The other one was original and not making water, not making hot water, I should say. So it's a new Whirlpool, and then you can see the door that's been installed here as well. Okay. So that's all perfect. So the garage looks a lot better. We've got new hardware on all the doors. It's a little blurry. And the air conditioning system has always worked really well once I get rid of that whistling sound in there. This one has a air purification system that came with it when we bought the home. So it should be making nice fresh air. It's got a float switch on it. So that should serve you throughout the life of the home. Okay, so the garage looks much, much better. As does the kitchen. It's nice to have it finished and clean. Somebody's going to enjoy this. Okay, you can hear that whistle, but that'll be taken care of. Okay, the other major thing, and you can see the tile we carried throughout the hallway, throughout the guest bathroom. I'll show you that in a moment. That's what we did. The biggest remodeling part was on that. All of the interior doors and trim have been painted white instead of the dark brown, so it makes a nice, clean, crisp, fresh look. Some new smoke detectors. The guest bathroom was the biggest project, and hopefully you'll go to the before video for that. So we have a brand new vanity. We have a new faucet. We have new mirrors and lights. Okay. We have new towel holders. So it's all crisp and clean and new. We've got new toilet. Got fresh plumbing back here, as well as under the sink. We've had to replace the towel racks. And then the tub and shower area came out nice. We put new plexiglass. You remember when I first looked at this home, it had old stained plexiglass for the skylight. So we used a 12-inch version of the same tile that we used on the floor, which is an 18 or 20-inch on the floor. Our tile guy was exceptionally slow. We probably won't use him again, but he does really, really good work. And the price was good. So this has all been replumbed behind the wall. All that was taken out, as you can see. We've got all new plumbing back there. A new single lever faucet instead of the multi-lever faucet that was leaking. We've replaced a good deal of the drywall back here behind the toilet next to the tub and shower. There were a lot of areas that were rotted out, and that's all been replaced. Brand new tub, it's beautiful. We're really, really happy by the way this little bathroom came out. There was a lot of sheetrock work to do in here, and just a a lot to do, but it came out really, really well. So we're happy with that. Okay. In the front bedroom, brand new carpet and brand new padding. It's all been painted, as you can see. All the trim's been painted. We saved the closet doors. That was a little frustrating to the painters. It's probably got about 6 coats of paint on it, but it's all nice, bright white. New blinds. On both windows. Colors are great. Really, really nice. Happy house now compared to what we had before. Okay, and the master bedroom in the back. Again, all the doors and trim have been painted. Blinds, new blinds in the windows. Nice fresh paint. There's a lot of drywall work to do, a lot of drywall patching and repairs, but it looks really good now. And then in this bathroom we didn't have to do a whole lot. The tile, as you recall, was already here and that was fine. I think all we really did here was we put a new mirror up. We have a new, I think that's a new faucet. I can't remember now. I believe that's a brand new faucet. Maybe not. A new mirror, new light fixture. We replaced a lot of the air conditioning grills. Some of them we could paint, some of them we replaced. Here it didn't have a shower head before, as you recall. That's new, but this is in great condition. I just have a little bit of caulking left to do along the bottom. Okay. New toilet paper holders. It's all been painted up under there. So that's really it, Felipe. The house looks really good, nice, crisp, and clean. We'll advertise this starting today. We still have to talk about what you'd like to do with the yard, if anything. I'd like to get some of the vegetation thinned out a little bit more. Oh, by the way, let me just turn that. We did have to put new shoe molding along the baseboards. Our handyman did that.